I want to share a little story with you about something that happened here, I don't know, a couple months ago. We're sitting with my daughter talking about something that was going on in the news or had gone on in the news and it had something to do with the Berlin Wall. I don't remember really the whole story, but I realized that she probably didn't know. I think she asked me, like, what's the Berlin Wall? What's that about? So I got into this long-winded explanation of how she could know or what was going on with the Berlin Wall, with the Russians and the United States and the communists and the World War II and this and that and the other. And finally she stopped me and she said, "You mean it was like in that book we read about?" And I'm like, "Book we read?" And she said, "Yeah, we read a book about the little boy and and I was like, "Oh, yeah. Yeah, exactly." So it turns out we had read a historical novel written for kids her age, about a kid her age, and the adventures that he had surrounding the Berlin Wall. And so she knew exactly she had context to understand the history that we had been discussing. And I just thought that is so cool. Historical novels are valuable to explain the context of history. And I know some of you don't agree with me, but history is important. If you don't know what's been, you don't really have the proper tools to understand what will be. That's a discussion for another time, and I'm not really equipped to argue my point real well. But books, and especially, I love historical novels anyway, I love history. But I love the fact that you can write a story that's not really a true story, but it has all the elements of truth because it's based in history. Just so fascinating, so interesting, and actually valuable. Just a little story for Friday afternoon. Hope you enjoy your weekend.